name is Coach B, the CEO, co-creator of Extraordinary Outcomes. I'm an ordinary person with extraordinary aspirations who believes in living life fully alive. Welcome to the Hope Channel for your Monday morning magic, where inspiration plus information equals transformation. CEOs, good morning, CEOs, good morning, CEOs. What does CEO stand for? Co-creators of extraordinary outcomes. Yes, this is Coach B. It is Monday morning. It is 7:30 a.m. You know where I'm at. I'm right here with you on YouTube and Facebook. Welcome, 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 welcome. We have a wonderful topic for you today. Sick and tired of being sick and tired. Let me just get this together here on the other end. I want to take my comment down. Yep, I want to take that down so we can get into the topic for today. Today's topic, sick and tired of being sick and tired. 3 benefits of breaking the cycle. I don't know about you, but I've had some times in my life where I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. Wow. Just thinking about being sick and tired. That means I am at my wit's end. I may not know how to change the situation or the circumstance. I want something to change. I may not know how to make that happen. But one thing I know for sure, I am sick and tired of being sick and tired. Now, being sick and tired could mean I'm sick and tired of somebody else's behavior. I'm sick and tired of my own behavior. It could be a combination of both. I'm sick of me and I'm sick of them. Something's got to give. Something has to change. I could be sick and tired of being on a job I don't like. I can be sick and tired of being in a relationship that I want to end. I can be sick and tired of the foolery from other people. I could just be sick and tired. When I'm sick and tired, let me tell you. What I may not understand is that there is a drain on my emotions, on my mental state, and my biological state. When I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, chances are that my mind, my emotions, and my behavior is twisted. It's out to snacks. I'm not acting right. I'm not feeling good. My mentality is off a little bit. When we're sick and tired of being sick and tired, chances are we are on an emotional, let me say that again, an emotional roller coaster. I don't know about you, but you can leave it in the chat. You can like it. You can share it. If you can relate in or identify with being sick and tired of something. And you can say what it is. You don't have to say the whole scenario, the whole situation. But what was the last thing that you were sick and tired of? Or are you currently in a situation right now, as I speak, that you're sick and tired of something? Something got to give. Something got to go. Something has to change. What are you sick and tired of? And how does being sick and tired affect you? How does it affect you emotionally? How does it affect you psychologically? How does it affect you biologically? How does it affect you? Have you ever even stopped to think about, okay, this is what I'm saying. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm sick and tired of this. But have you ever stopped to think about the emotional impact that it's having on you, the psychological/mental impact that it's having on you, and the biological impact that it's having on you? Have you ever stopped to think about how much being sick and tired of something is costing you? And is it worth it? Is it worth it? The thing that you're sick and tired of, is it even worth it? Is it really all that important? Is it something that you can let go of? Just think about that for a second or two. Sick and tired of being sick and tired. What's the impact? I don't know about you, but I'll talk about me for a minute or two. Normally when I'm sick and tired of something, I'm in a lot of pain. That probably means for me that I let something go way too far. That maybe a boundary was crossed. I pushed myself too hard for something. I over-invested in something. And now, like I said, I'm at wit's end. I done went down a rabbit hole somewhere. And as a direct result of that, I'm drained. And I can tell you from experience that if you're drained, chances are you're stressed out. There's an emotional impact. You probably feel burnt out. And the funny thing about being burnt out, you may not even know that you're burnt out until you're burnt out. The thing about being burnt out is that it's unconscious. A lot of times people are at the other end of burnout before they even recognize that they're burnt out, meaning that it's much too late to do anything about the situation because now you're burnt out. And when you're burnt out, you can't function properly. But there's probably been signs and symptoms leading up to the burnout. And maybe you talk yourself out of it. Oh, I got this, I can handle this. I'll do it this way, I'll do it that way. Try to negotiate with yourself or what have you. But you already knew, let me keep it on me, already knew that you were sick and tired of being sick and tired. That something needed to give, something needed to change. And the reason why I'm saying something, because I can't speak to everyone's situation or circumstance. But being sick and tired of being sick and tired, actually, irrespective of what you're sick and tired of, they all have the same elements. When I say they all have the same elements, the situations or the circumstances. There's an emotional impact, there's a mental, psychological impact, and there is a biological impact. It doesn't matter whether it's work-related, family-related, or personal. It doesn't matter. When we're sick and tired and we're sick and tired of being sick and tired, we feel it the most. There's some agitation, there's some irritability happening. And people will tell you and say, hey, everything all right with you? You seem a little agitated. You're not yourself. You don't smile the way you used to. Or you've been sick a lot. Because being sick and tired of being sick and tired means that there is a drain. Let me say that again. There is a drain of energy. There's a drain on your emotional energy. There's a drain on your psychological energy. And there is a drain on your biological energy. Someone's out there watching. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Trying to see if I can see you on Facebook. Getting new to the technology. But again, if you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, that means that there is a drain. There is a drain happening. A drain on your emotional state, psychological state, and your biological state. When we think about it psychologically, right, mentally, there's a lack of clarity. I don't know about you, but one thing I do know, when people are drained, they can't think straight. The ability to focus is impaired. And then the next decisions that are made, because they're made in haste, and haste creates waste, there's some poor decisions. If I'm emotionally drained, mentally drained, or biologically drained, I'm not making good decisions. I'm lacking clarity in something. I'm lacking clarity in something. I'm lacking clarity. And then there is the physical side of this. There's a physical component. We did the emotional, we got the psychological, but then there is a physical part of it. The way I'm behaving. Right? My body may feel fatigue. Becoming ill frequently. For some people, they might start having stomach problems. They might get acne, insomnia, oversleeping. And I didn't even put down eating or the word sex. Right? Maybe too little, too much. When you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, there's an impact. It's not only a statement. It's not only a slogan. It's a state of being. And what do I mean by when I say that there's a state of being? It is the way that I'm showing up in this particular situation or circumstance. Whatever it is that I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of, I need to ask myself some questions. And one of the questions would be, am I ruminating over the matter? And what do I mean by ruminating? I'm constantly thinking about the situation. I'm going over it in my mind over and 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 over again. I can't let it go. Because whatever that thing is, that's something that has me sick and tired. It almost has me be obsessed about it. And so my question to you is, do you ruminate about the matter over and over? Are you ruminating about the matter over and over and over, like it's playing out like a worn out tape in your mind? Like you are obsessed with this situation. You want to fix it. You want to make it right. You want it to stop. And do you only focus on the problem? Some people, not everybody, some people focus on the problem, not the solution. Some people are on the other extreme. They're so busy trying to fix it that they're not taking care of themselves. Do you only focus on the problem? Whatever that is, whatever that something is that has you sick and tired of being sick and tired, do you only focus on the problem? Because if you're only focusing on the problem, that's a psychological drain. And it has to have wear and tear on your body and on your emotions. So the tape is constantly playing, constantly thinking about the problem, and what's happening in the interim of that, self-care is going by the wayside. I gotta get an answer, I gotta fix it, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. I have to do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I have to do that. And the self-care, irrespective, as I said, whatever the circumstances and the situation is, 3 elements are there. For some, one may be more prone than the other. For instance, some people are more emotional than psychological. So they want to have a bigger wear and tear on their emotions, but it still want to show up biologically. Some people internalize things. So biologically, they're going to, have some medical illnesses going on. They might come up with more colds. As I mentioned, acne, stomach problems, all kinds of things. And then you got some people that can't stop thinking about it. Again, it's a drain. When you're sick and tired of being sick and tired of something, there's a drain emotionally, psychologically / mentally, and biologically. So you may say, hey, so what's the solution, Coach B? What do we do? What do we do? How do we break the cycle? Let's talk about it. Breaking the cycle. The first thing, take a deep breath. You might need to take 2 or 3 more, depending on how sick and tired you are. And another one. The last one sounded different, a little deeper. And why do we need to take a breath? Because we need to send oxygen to the brain. So the brain, I'm laughing, right? Because the brain needs oxygen so it can think clearly. And while I'm taking in the deep breaths, I'm interrupting my thought process. So it gives me a moment. Gives me just a little moment, a little window period, a little reprieve, if you might say. To do what? To reframe the situation and look at the situation from a positive perspective. And what do I mean by that? Let's say it's the job. I'm sick and tired of the job. I'm tired of being here. I want a new job. I want a new career. I'm out. Whatever it is. It could be the relationship. It could be family issues. But take a deep breath and go, what can I learn about me in this situation? See, that's turning it, reframing it to the positive. The positive could be, oh, did I overstep my own boundaries? Did I not speak up? What is it that I need to know about me in this situation? Something that I can actually work on so I can change the outcome of being emotionally, mentally, or biologically drained. See, if I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of something, that means something I have to let go of. And I have to let go of something. It could be the way that I'm thinking about it. It could be the way that I'm acting in the situation. It could be the way I'm emoting in the situation. It could be a combination of the three or two. But something I need to evaluate. I need to reframe. I need to take a look at it from a positive perspective. Not so much about the situation or the other person. If it's family and relationships or job related, there's something I need to learn about myself. How did I get there? Why am I here? What is really going on in this scenario? And then I need to enter into a safe space. And when I say enter into, it might mean that I need to go meditate. It might mean I need to take a walk around the block. It may mean that I need to tell myself something positive in the moment. I'm not talking about unrealistic stuff. I'm talking about realistic things. I need to enter into a safe space. If I'm drained, I need to find a way to replenish my energy. I need to find a way to replenish my energy if I'm drained. So in order to do that, I need to take some breaths. I need to look at the positive. What can I learn from this situation? I need to put myself in a safe place. I need to enter into a safe space, emotionally, psychologically, or biologically. And then get anchored, get grounded, get grounded. Because when I get grounded, I'm connected. When I get grounded, I'm connected to me. To me. To doing what? To reconnecting with my spirit, my mind, my body, and my emotions. I need to get anchored. And then lastly, I need to key into the big picture. What's the big picture? Self-care. If I'm in any situation, it doesn't matter what the situation is, and I'm emotionally drained, psychologically drained, biologically drained, because there's going to be some signs and symptoms that I am drained, I need to do what? Focus on self-care. How can I take care of me in this situation? Now, sometimes the self-care is very short, quick, and fast. And when I say short, quick, and fast, it might mean take a walk around the block. It might mean taking 3, 4, 5 breaths. But sometimes the self-care is really evaluating the situation instead of emoting about it, instead of being obsessed about it and having biological side effects from it. The self-care may mean step back, all the way back, and do an inventory. Is this something that I need to have on my plate? Am I overreacting? Is there something that I need to do differently? Or if the circumstances has been ongoing for so long and I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, maybe I need to have an exit strategy. Not an abrupt leave, but maybe I need to have an exit strategy. An exit strategy. Now, We said haste makes waste. So I'm not talking about just up and leaving, going. An exit strategy means what? You plan it out. If it's conversations that you need to have with somebody to get closure, to get clear, you have closure, you get clear. If you can't do that, then you create an exit strategy so that you can get ownership of yourself, ownership of the circumstance and or situation. Normally, when people say I'm sick and tired, they're already at the other end of the situation. Normally, there's been a buildup of things that were unaddressed. And now, it's so big, right? It's so big that the drain is there. The drain is there. The drain is right there. If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, please step back and give yourself a break. Breathe, refrain, enter into a safe place, get anchored, and key into the big picture, because self-care is really important. Again, by the time a person, myself included, is at a place where you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, you have crossed the invisible line to where you had the energy possibly to deal with the situation, and now you're drained, and it's having more of an impact on you than it is on anybody else. Guys, CEOs, this has been your Monday Morning Magic. Subscribe to the channel, like, share, leave a comment. Again, today's topic, sick and tired of being sick and tired. And the benefits of breaking the cycle. Right? So the benefits are, I skipped something and I gotta be honest about it. That's next week. I skipped something. Let me tell you what the benefits are. Get out of this slide. All right, let me tell you what the benefits are. One, when you break the cycle and you take these steps that I suggested, you get your energy back. Number one, you get your energy back. I don't know about you, no energy, can't do anything. You get your clarity back. You're able to focus because now you have energy, good energy. And lastly, you honor yourself. When you break the cycle, you honor yourself. When you break the cycle, you honor yourself. Let me say that one more time because that's so important. When you break the cycle, you honor yourself. Because by the time you're making statements, I'm sick and tired, or even thinking it, I'm tired of this. Yo, I'm not doing this no more. By the time you get there, you have already been drained. You have already been drained on some level. And to continue to perpetuate whatever that circumstance is or scenario is, it's going to lead to some kind of mental drain, biological drain. We are not designed to constantly operate at a place of depletion. It's not possible. We weren't designed that way. So if you're in a circumstance and you're constantly trying to figure it out, trying to make it work, stop. Break the cycle. Take some deep breath. reframe that situation, look at the positives. What can I learn from the situation? Enter into a safe space, either mentally, emotionally, or physically. Anchor yourself, ground yourself, so that you can get centered. And then remember, again, to think about the big picture. The 3 benefits: you get energy, you get your focus back, and you honor yourself. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. This has been your Monday Morning Magic. I'll see you next time.